Namaste everyone. In this video, we'll be solving this particular problem in sectional views. When you go to the quiz that we have created here on Moodle, you'll find the questions. One of the questions will be this one. So the question goes like this: that you have to draw the sectional front view, the component which is shown below, and we must assume that the sectional plane is in the middle of the component. And after creating the sectional front view, we have to find what is the area of the hatched cross section, and we have to measure it in mm square for the sectional front view of this above component. And we have been provided with 4 options, so whichever option matches with the area that we have found, we should accordingly mark it. So for helping you with understanding what the object looks like, we have created 3D models which you can access by going to MDM Lab. So I have already opened this quiz. I'll just press Control and click on MDM Lab. It will open a new tab here. So this will remain as it is, and another tab will open which will take me to the course, and you can see that there are a number of models placed here. You can click on the model, and that particular model will open up in 3D. Okay. So you can see the model that we have here in our question has opened up here. It's actually in this orientation, this, and all the dimensions that we see for this model, they are exactly matching up with this. If you want to confirm, you can just select one of the edges, and you can see the length is shown here, that is 20, which is same as here. Right. So let us see how the section plane is to be treated. Just open this front view. You can see the front view is placed at the center. For rotating this model, you can choose right click on the mouse and drag it to the right. Now to create the sectional view, just have to click on this button over here, sectional view. Then just click on the front view, front plane. Okay. Then click on this button. Just hide this front plane to see clearly what the section plane looks like. So when I shift to the front view, this is the view that I'm supposed to draw. This is the exact view which I'm supposed to draw. So if you want to see the hidden edges, this is what it will here. So enable the dark view. If I remove this, you can see this is how the front view will appear. So this is the exact view which I'm supposed to draw. But I will not have access to the 3D model when I'm doing it in exams. This is just for understanding purpose. Since you're doing it for the first time, we are provided with the model. So you have to watch this dimensions. You have to watch these dimensions, and using these dimensions, you should be able to. Fine. So in order to start doing this, you need a template file. So once again, I'll just press Control and click on this, which will open that Moodle page on another tab. I'll have to download the template. So just click on this. It will download the template file over here. When I open that template file, it will open in AutoCAD, and okay, so you can observe here that all the settings, I will save it. So all the instructions are present. These instructions have become a little old. They were created for engineering graphics, but most of these will still apply even here for machine drawing. So here are all the properties that we have created and kept ready. So you can use match properties to apply these properties to whatever drawings we are creating here. So let us go ahead and back to our view, and let's watch it and draw the front view. Okay, so I'll start with the base. Base length is, just give line command by L, enter. You can also choose line command from here. So just click first end. Again, going in any direction. Just want to go horizontal direction. You can use the polar method to get horizontal lines, or you can just better go to ortho on. Ortho will keep the line limited to horizontal or vertical direction. So keep it in horizontal direction. Type 100 from keyboard, press enter or space. So that will create a line of running. But line command is still active. I can go on creating as many lines. So let us see, from we have reached this endpoint. Here we are go up. Upward distance is 25. So I'll just take a line of 25, and this is what it looks like. But this edge over here will also continue from the same point upwards with 20. From here again I will take in vertically upward direction, distance 20. Fine. So I have taken 25 first and then 20 first. So both the lengths have been taken here. So you may observe here that I'm not in any extra calculations. Whatever dimensions are given, I'm just feeding those dimensions here, and I'm able to create my draft. Now I'm here at the top, and from here I will go back here on this side, and that width everywhere is 8 mm. See here it is 8, here it is 8. This length is also 8. So you can just easily understand and assume that this length will also be 8. 8 in this direction. Then I have to come down. So I have to come down all the way to this point. But we don't know the distance of that. Is being shown anywhere. Okay, so this is 15. So it will be 20 plus 15. Let me again come back by 20. Enter. Then again downwards by 15. Enter. Again, you can see that I'm come down to bottom. So now I have reached this edge point, and I just need to draw a straight line from here. Just need to draw a straight line. Now I'll just remove the line command, because now I have to start building on this side. So this side, again from the bottom I have to take a total height of 25. Let's see, that. Here into from here, take upward distance 25. Then in this direction you can see it is 8. Enter. Now I have to come down, and the downward distance here is 15. So let's come. Then you have to extend this line, and then this line will not just exactly come till here. Fine. It will also continue beyond this point, because you can see this edge will be visible. If you open the 3D model here, you can see why that is happening, because this edge here, that will also show here, and also this edge will also be shown. So when you see in the front view, both these edges, this line that we have at the center will continue to both the ends. So for extending this line, I have to use EX for extend, and again double enter, similar to trim. Then I just click on this and click on this. So that is created, and now let's concentrate on this boundary. What are the measurements given? So it's starting at the same level as this. From here I have to take a straight line. Just join it first, this one straight all the way up to this point, join it, and then I have to create this cut. So the cut dimensions, okay, so it's been given here, so 35 from here, 30 here, and there is 8 mm cut from the top. So I'll take offset O enter, distance 35 enter, from this on the right side 35, and from here again I have to take 30 distance. So O enter, 30 enter, click right. Then okay, one mistake I made. I should not take offset from this edge. I should be taking offset from the outside edge, because the dimension has been given from outside. O enter, 35 enter, take from this edge, and again take 30. Again I have to take offset from the top edge by 8. So O enter, 8 enter, click. Next I have to trim this off. So just select them, press TR enter. So when we select the objects before trim command, we don't have to press enter 2 times. And the trimming will only be limited to the selected objects. The other objects, will not be taken to the trim. So just trim it down. I should remove that correction also. Right. So we can see that almost all of our diagrams are ready. Just need to find out what is the area to be hatched. So when I find out the area to be hatched, you can see the inner area is not hatched, and that's because there is a hole. Now the distance of this hole from edges has not been given to us. So in such cases, we should assume that it is exactly at the middle. So we take line, the midpoint is not appearing. That means we'll have to change the OSNAP settings. You can see only these tick marked objects are being shown here. So just let me go to object snap settings. Click on select all. Now all these points will be shown, including the midpoint. Click OK. Now when I move on this line, you can see midpoint is not. Okay. So click on the midpoint. Go. Now from the midpoint, we will take equal distances on both sides to create this. So the total distance here is 20. That means we have to take offset of half the distance, 10 distance. Then from here it is 10, and on the other side it is not given, so we just have to assume it is symmetric side as well. So take 10 on this side. So offset, go into the 10 into this side. So this will create this is the midpoint. It's the other side is over. This side also we have to take out. So this is just an axis. This is just an axis. Let us give properties MA, enter, and select all these edges. This center line is just an axis. If you want to just extend it a little beyond as well. If the lines are appearing very, very thick, go to LW command and you can just reduce this, and the thickness of the lines which are visible on the screen, they will decrease sufficiently. So we have completed everything. That there is only one thing left here. You see the model. We have this line. Where are we getting this line from? This line we are getting it from this edge. So, and what is the distance of that edge? Let's look here. So that you can see here it is given as 8 mm. Let us take offset, go enter 8. Click on this, click below. So this is the sectional line. Now we have to go for the next step, that is hatch. And so to do hatch, we will command H. That will activate the hatch command, and all the patterns will appear here at the top. I'm using the latest version 2022, so it's appearing slightly differently from how it may appear at your end. You may see actually a pattern button over here. By clicking on that, you will get all these options. You have to choose ANSI 31 as the hatch type. Then just go on clicking, and whatever areas are shown as hatched over here. So these areas are to be hatched. So click on this, and click on this. Then press enter to end the hatch now. So when I select this hatch, you can see all the 3 areas are getting selected at the same time. That's very important. Fine. So now we have to find what is the area that we have hatched. Command for that is double enter, and just click on the hatch, and it will give you after some time the area here at the bottom. Okay, so here you can see the area is filled. After some time it will disappear. Don't worry about it. Just click on this arrow to show the previous commands that we have given. And you can see this here is the area 664. Okay, actually I should not show you the answer, but because this is the first problem, I'm just showing it to you. So you should definitely draw this diagram, and from the diagram you should take the values. So next time we'll be giving the same problem in the exams. Some of these dimensions will be modified. Some of these dimensions will be modified. So after the dimensions are modified, definitely you will get a different value for the hashed areas, and in the exam definitely you will have to actually draw it. So I suggest you draw this diagram completely. Only when you get the answer matching, you should stop practicing it. If you are not getting a different answer or there are some mistakes, please consult us and ask us, and we will try to find out what the mistake is, and rectifying that should help us. So thanks for watching this video. In the next one, we will take up the problem. And till then, hope you are practicing it well. Goodbye.